good looking bike right there.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for joining me today. We're in the garage, man. You know when I come in the garage and I talk to y'all, I got something to say. It's no different today. So let me get a few things out. Let me get a few things clarified. All right. So I said I'm the fastest YouTuber on a Harley with a highway bike. That means full fairings, pump gas right out of the gas station, saddlebags, street glide, road glide, that type of situation. And I'm standing by it. I ain't backing down from anybody, but I'm not bullying anybody either. So don't take it the wrong way, guys. I'm here to have fun. I'm here to have fun with you guys as well. I know we all joke and play around with it, but some guys are taking it so serious. Now, let me do a little explaining, and I'm gonna kind of go over like a few of the comments that I got. Now, I posted this on my social media, so on Instagram, and I posted a reel, I posted a story on YouTube as well. So if you guys want to go and check it out, it's nothing major. It's just a title. So I got a lot of comments because of that, and a lot of them were on the lines of, they were adding people. They were saying, hey guys, check this out. Tapping their buddy or tapping probably their favorite YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? And it's cool with me. It's no big deal. But the YouTubers never came back and said, "Oh, we'll defend you." And I'm not shooting shot at any of the YouTubers, but one guy did. One guy was like, "Hey, he got right on. I want some action." And that's cool, man. I appreciate him for doing that because I want action too. We want to play around. We want to have fun. We want to enjoy the bikes. Guys, if you've been watching me for any good amount of time now, you saw the process of me putting the bike together. I wasn't putting it together for just no reason. I was putting it together because I'm a competitor. At the end of the day, this is a competitive sport, and I'm going to have fun with my bike. Sometimes when, a couple of competitors get together, that's something you guys like to see, and I try to bring it to you. So that's where we're at with that. Guys, when I put it out there and you added those guys and they didn't comment back, I expected just that. I expected most of the YouTubers to not really say anything because some don't understand the kind of angle I was coming from. It was like non-confrontational, but some guys just don't ride like that. They build their bikes up just to cruise them. I understand, I get it, but I'm going to find out all the potential out of my bike one way or another, and the best way to do that is to sit it beside someone else. So this goes on and on, for a couple of days, and I'm pretty much fighting them off. I'm doing pretty good, We even had a couple guys from they got bikes built out of Moonshine Harley. Listen, I got no problem. If you're a YouTuber, don't be somebody else. If you're just just a regular guy that doesn't do YouTube, then it's kind of not aimed at you. But if you guys want to have some fun with me, I will be in Daytona in March. The first weekend in March, I will be there. Guys, don't come up to me all aggressive. Come up to me like like you come up to anybody else. And if we all decide we want to go somewhere and have some fun with the bikes, then that's what we do. But other than that, it's really not that serious. But let's keep going. I'm buying a belt. All right, now you might be saying, what kind of belt? Belt going around your waist? Belt on the bike? No. The belt that's going over my shoulder. I want to get me a WWF style belt, and I'll be carrying that around. And if you are a YouTuber and you want to take it from me, there's only one way you're going to be able to get it. All right? There's only one way you're going to be able to get it. And I'll put it up, like I said, once I go up to Daytona. I'm trying to get a lot of the guys together. If we can make something happen, then we make something happen. If not, I'm just there hanging out and having fun. I will have the belt on me. So guys, ask me, where's the belt? I'll whip it out for you. Don't worry. Let me keep going. We'll go into some more details. Now, I had these questions. We never see you race the bike. All right, so you might not think you've seen me race the bike, but you probably have. You might not have known it was me. You might not have known what bike I was on. You probably just couldn't tell. But guys, I've guaranteed you, you saw me race, you just didn't know it. Second of all, you guys say, why did George race your bike for you? Oh, that's easy. When you're a competitor, right? If you want to see the full potential, maybe you just can't get it there. Maybe you're to a wall at this point, and you want to see what the difference is between me riding and George riding, or something like that. That's basically what it was. We put an underpowered bike against a bigger bike. George is a better rider on Harleys. He's been running them for a few years now. I've only been doing it for a couple of months. And I haven't made as many passes, but the passes I made, I'm very comfortable with. So we put George against a decent rider, but a faster bike, and we want to see where the bike actually sits. It's not so much of we're in competition with that person. We want to see how fast, how much difference that combination versus this combination is. Ta-da! That's the end of it, guys. I mean, that's what it is. Now you guys are asking, guys are talking about, oh, my 600cc, CBR and Gixxer will beat those bikes. They won't. Guys, they won't. I've seen the comments that guys are saying, oh, that must have been a 400 Kawasaki. It wasn't, it wasn't. If you follow my Instagram, you know what I'm talking about. Guys, we're not playing around with little sport bikes. It looked like a 600, but it wasn't. That bike had a lot going on with it that George ran on another fast Harley, man. George put the smack down on the bike. We kind of knew what was going to happen. The guy just didn't know. I mean, this wasn't even the first time they raced. The guy came back with a little bit more, and the results were still the same. I've had people comment, on the top end and all of this, that the sport bike is going to win. Yes, it better. It better. Harleys aren't made for high speeds. We can get them up there, but then we bring them back down. It's dangerous, man. I mean, Harleys at high speeds are dangerous because they're not as aerodynamic, and they're damn sure a lot more weight than any sport bike you're ever going to run across. So that's just, something that we want to play around with to kind of like show you guys, like, this is what it really is. I know you guys all think Harleys are slow. I have ridden low 8 second drag bikes. I've ridden high 7 drag bikes. I've ridden fast Banshees. I've ridden the big top end Hayabusas. I had a Hayabusa that had 300 horsepower. Now, with all that being said, I've raced cars, I've done it all. With all that being said, now if I tell you the Harley's fast, you got to say, you know what? He must know what fast is. Because, guys, if you come across one of these bikes, I can guarantee you it's going to be a complete obliteration. And I ain't shooting shots, I'll say it again, against any shop. Because it takes more than just a bike to win a race. Let's step over into that lane real quick. You can have a 250 horsepower turbo Harley. If it ain't set up right, if it doesn't have that one main factor, and that's the driver, if it doesn't have a good driver, I don't care what you do, that bike is not going to win. Remember, we're only going from A to B. We're not going from here to a whole nother, city. We're going from A to B. Whoever can get that bike to start moving first and start moving the hardest is probably going to be the guy that wins. So when you guys are saying, and this guy has such a kind of bike with a turbo on it, and he has horsepower, most of those guys don't ride them. Most of these guys don't, like I said, they don't find the potential in the bike. And my biggest thing has always been, if you ever get something built, let's say you got a car built, the builder probably has a fast car himself, and that's why you would trust him. That's why you would believe in him. So if your Harley builder doesn't even ride, he doesn't have, how can you put your faith into something that he really believes in? Because how does he know? Well, that's why we use George, All-American Cycle, because he's a rider racer. He's been doing it a while. Hey, you could take a few guys' word for it, and I'm gonna give you a short story, real quick. So I did the giveaway, right? The raffle. I'm sorry. I did the raffle. What was that? 2 weeks ago. So in the raffle, in that video, if you guys paid any attention to it, there was another guy that came with the raffle winner. And he was getting a motor built by All American Cycle. It took 2 days to build that motor. He took that motor back home. He's in Mississippi. I think they're in Jackson, Mississippi. Took that bike back home. Had a little event. And he cleaned house. He has a belt from cleaning house on. Now, mind you, no real practice time on the bike. No real super crazy setup. And he goes out there, and the guy who he called out on the video, he beats him and then beats him again. I saw the video. I saw everything. I saw money exchange hands. That's what he went up there to do. That's what he did. And I can guarantee you, if he watches this video, he's going to say something. I'm not telling him to say nothing, but I can guarantee you, if he watches this video, he's going to say something. Guys, the proof has been put in the pudding. You put a fast bike and a fast rider together, you're going to come out with a great outcome. That's what we have here. That's what I'm going for. And guys, if you want to reach out to me, not on YouTube, hit me on Instagram, The Real Official Mac. I answer questions. I'm not the kind of guy, I'm not going after anybody, I'm not bullying anybody, but I won't be bullied either. All right? Guys, until the next time, appreciate you for joining. Please subscribe. We're on our way to 10K. Hopefully we can get there soon. Peace.